If all else fails, you have this man to still perform. Girl, Dyron. Kind of a tough spot. Brusco not able to go for the way of the dragon just yet. Glorious Pathway gets used up. They're deciding to go in as Dyron pops in to revitalize. Now it's going to be the Infernal Pursuit to lock them down. Such electrifying beats and the pin down onto 2. Kirk caught all alone against 4.
Nice bait by the Kingdom here. They're not done. That's Kirk jumping up.
Another one onto Dyron. Edog very low. It's going to be a kill over King Kong. Gets another up top. It's a solo kill for Toy against Kelra.
Edog on the Badang, who by the way has a flicker himself. Look at that. Finally, the push paying off. Again, the Super Fam outnumbered down bottom in the pit.
Toy's going to be locked down quite a bit. There is caught in the bad spot. Fist crack coming out. So Jin claiming the Lord. Kelra still on the other side of the map, going for that base turret.
Oh my
Edog
God!
subbed up. Dyron caught, pops in to revitalize, but they're still on the chase. Dyron a missile trap. That's going to be the glowing one on him still. Another missile arrow landing on Jin. Toy in the midst of it all, caught all alone. SOD Blade Surge from King Kong.
Toy full, traded out for Kirk, and the beast is slain as well. All this while, look at Kelra. His push, his investment, his hard work only stopped by the Lord.
Can you do it, Kelra? Can you go into 1v3? Jumps on Edog, gets chain CC by the fist crack as well. The damage coming out, Kelra. Taken down by Rin's. Edog able to survive with that shield. The head is through kills, assist. That's a Lord charging in the mid lane as Rins is able to zone them again in the bottom lane. Another wave coming down now as the Glorious Pathway will be used up. Kelra piercing through the Lord on the HP bars. In the bottom lane, Jin got very low. King Kong, look at the play. The SOD does not land, but Onyx Philippines want to go for the fight. A missile arrow landing. Dyron will sacrifice himself. Brusco!
They're not done. The king keeps down Edog.
The Blood Waves have Haas Claws for Toy, but Dyron does not. He has to revitalize, forced to use the Glorious Pathway already. Rins walks up forward, zoning King Kong away one more time. Jin on the Lord, will be able to get it now. It's actually the Infernal Pursuit by Kirk, looking for the chase. Dyron sacrificed again as Brusco kicks him back to the fray.
Look at Kelra!
In the base, looking for the end. Toy gonna be able to recall, and King Kong's on it! Wave dealt with already, but now Kelra's caught in the top spot. Rins, is that gonna be engaged? Purify out. What an angle!
That is an unfair trade. Again, on paper, Hoshi won. They got the Lord, but Onyx inside the base.
Lord gonna be spawning as well. Jin popping electrifying beats already. Onyx Philippines looking for the angle to end the game.
The Lord ignored him.
Do it. Can a minion in the mid lane? Or no, that's the Lord in the mid lane already shoving the waves. Tailwind in the bottom. Onyx Philippines cannot find the angle to end, and there is a Lord still to play with. Rins goes in with the Crimson Beacon on the Super Prince, gets engaged on.
Kelra puts him up against the wall. Spear of Misery.
Kelra.
The Kingdom are man down.
Way the dragon. Oh, the Abyssal Arrow lands. Jin still able to escape right now, but the trap is going on him. That's the tick. Immortality. Jin. Jikudo for Brusco.
2 down for the Kingdom, and Onyx PH continue the onslaught. They want to take down this tier 2 in mid, and they're going to have their way with it.
No Rins, no Jin. 3v5. RRQ Hoshi. Edog gonna be landing. The Abyssal Arrow locks him down. The pin down is there too. Toy dealing damage. Super Prince still trying to land those arrows. Toy still in the back line, but now look at that piercing damage. Toy with the immortality. The waves right there. Onyx Philippines battled their way to a game victory.
Kelra, is it still this top lane backdoor play, the split push? I don't think Dyron's gonna allow for that, pushing Kirk out of that push.
Gonna go on to Super Prince. Watch out, it didn't land earlier, but Toy's doing a good job. It's zoning them in the back with the Death Sonata. Brusco forced back, mid lane tier 1, going to be threatened. Rins, Crimson Beacon diving onto King Kong. Turret in the mid lane, gonna be very low. Not taken down just yet though. Super Prince gets taken out very, very low as well. His Crimson Beacon used to get. Meanwhile for RRQ, Dyron has a point and click. Edog, same thing. A lot of CC tools and Rins too with the Terrify. Lantern Flare over to Dyron. The poke coming down as well. Dyron pops in Glorious Pathway. Now zones King Kong in the back. Pops in Revitalize, but will get shredded down. Not fast enough though. Good way the dragon over to Edog, who gets the implosion to zone them in the back. That's a Lord taken down. Jin brought back, but he has the quad shadow. Toy gets a kill. Kites away from Kirk.
2 for 1 the trade. SOD thrown out by Kelra. It hits Jin!
Spear of Misery locking him down. That's Kelra getting one. SOD Rins. What? Goes back in to his own demise.
And the Lord will slow down the Super Fam, but it won't stop him. They're looking at a penetration up top. Mid gets Holy Shield popped.
Base turret taken down. It's Toy versus the world. Two base turrets. That's a fight in favor. Onyx. Whoa, Kelra! Dives in on three. Gets a shutdown on Toy. And now with the kick, Brusco feeds him another.
And they can't even punish RQ Hoshi. They could have sworn they hit the jackpot when they stole the Lord. But what is this? Where did it all go wrong? The Filipino Savage is having his way with them.
Enoch gets an implosion. SOD to the back. Kelra is unstoppable. That's another Asuntajin falls. RRQ are barely holding on.
There's nothing out of the base for RRQ. They're trapped inside. They lose their last inhibitor.
The minions gonna be cleared out one more time. RRQ somehow, some way have delayed this long, but it is going to be really tough now. Glorious pathway sent their way. Kelra on the base. That's a zone from Diamond right now as he tries to soak in as much damage as possible. Rins gets kicked back.
And the base, that's all they're looking at. Onyx PX take down the base. 2-1. And we haven't really seen Ridge cross the river. They're still playing very conservatively. Oh, in comes Dyren.
Tsunami Slam. Dyren gonna be locked down. Still taken down by Kelra. Edok there. And it's gonna be Brusco who's caught in the bad spot. That's a crossbow attack now over to King Kong, who's forced back. But you can see the damage from Kelra. Rhapsody to get another Sky Piercer. Abyssal Arrow dodged away from. But Onyx Philippines are steadily still keeping that lead.
Prince here. RQ Hoshi converging onto the turtle. Oh, Tsunami Slam.
Engaging on towards Edok. RWM coming down as well. Brusco gonna be taken out now as that's gonna be Dyren locked down. Infernal Pursuit to delay the inevitable. Crossbow attack unable to get even a kill on Kirk. Meanwhile, Asuntajin under the turret. That's Kelra taking low. Blade Surge. One last shot. Soul Sever not landing. King Kong wants to go for the chase. One more basic attack. King Kong on a killing spree.
Massive changes on that emblem, allowing King Kong to catch up on foot. Now he's about to get punished. Toy looking to get some beads on him. Oh, RQ, amazing. The dance has begun.
That Letho might have just saved Toy from using it. Purify Dyren with the flicker forward, unable to find anyone. RWM used up already. That's an ejector over towards Kirk. Change CC. Oh my lord, Kirk stays alive. Toy gonna be caught. Tsunami Slam. Kelra gets the shot.
Dyren deep in, serves Kelra off the double. And Superfist looking for targets in the back as King Kong secures the Lord.
Domination from Onyx Philippines. Kelra again gets a triple as he dives in between the turrets. Lorath used out. They're going to be looking for the siege there. Abyssal Arrow lands on the man who can initiate. And just like that, they've neutralized another arrow. Super Prince is doing everything for the team. Another arrow goes in, lands on Asuntajin.
Mirko, it looks like Super Prince is in that movie you wanted. He's curving these arrows. How is he hitting them from that far?
Onyx Philippines will continue the siege. No lord, no problem. Edok looking for the conceal. Another arrow lands and it stops them in his tracks. Super Prince, the only way to stop him is to kill him.
Forward. This could start with Prince. They could start with Brusco. There's an arrow.
Oh, they're going to try to go for the initiation into the back. Brusco. Earthshatter flicker from Kirk. That's an RWM coming down as well. Dyren going to be taken down by the Sky Piercer. Kirk taken out. That's a crossbow attack over to Brusco now. But look at him, he's too tanky. That's going to be the win of nature. Toy still able to kind of away now up against King Kong. So Sever.
And back line still standing. Asuntajin looking to shred through King Kong and Kelra. Not going to happen. Kelra blast Prince.
Will be all Onyx Philippines.
Unless Asuntajin has something to say about it. Looking to burst down Kelra. Not going to happen. Kelra looking to punish. Gets the mercenary.
Too accurate. Another shot to reveal Dyren and Edok's schemes.
More than he should, but not against Onyx like this. Tsunami Slam.
RWM, but it is not enough to throw them back. Edok is down. Another Abyssal Arrow zones him in the back as King Kong goes for the Soul Sever to clear. Kirk with the Earth Shatter. No flicker just yet. RQ Hoshi looking to defend. They will be able to, but at what cost? 2 base turrets.
One last up top. the final bastion for RRQ's base, the only thing they're holding on to before it's game over, before it's just the base standing. Kirk already popped the Primal Wrath, blasted him. Where's the engagement gonna come from? Could be from any angle at this point. Flickers on Brusco, flickers on Kirk!
Sutsujin taken out by the Soul Sever. King Kong goes for the Queller now as Darren walks up, goes for the infinite pursuit, but will be disintegrated before he can do anything! King Kong gets the assassination! A triple for King Kong!
The Super Fam are at match point! And now, could it have been too late?
Orange buff stolen? Onyx Philippines!
That's just what you do with the Hanzo! The beast has gone in unpunished!
They're playing with the mental of RRQ in this game. They know they've got him, and it's time for them to execute the Kings here in Jakarta. Orange buff taken, King Kong with a lead. Orange buff now purple. He's gonna have a 3 buff lead at the start of the game. On a Hanzo.
Onyx PH on that high ground defense. 5 members of RQ circling like sharks around this inhibitor.
Toy with a heavy crossbow already in there. That's gonna be the siege coming down as the base turret will fall. Take it slowly but surely. Tyrant gonna be falling as well. Enoch on the back spot. Another Sky Piercer to Kelra. If all else fails, you have this man to still perform.
RQ Hoshi still a 3,000 gold strong lead. Oh.
Toy in a 1v1. Kelra did buy the win of nature earlier. Now with the heavy crossbow and the sprint. Toy looking for the kill. And it ends up being both of them having to back away. Brusco, though, cutting the corners over to look for the kill. Meanwhile, Kirk and Super Friends dealing with Sutsujin as he's forced to use the Blade Surge to blink away. That's the Lord in control of Onyx Philippines. That's the pin down. Sutsujin with the red tree. It's King Kong.
Takes it. And that's it. Onyx PH, you're happy with this, but no.
Toy.
Enoch wants to keep him hostage.
Gets the flank down, gets the kill. Brusco gonna be taken out as well by Rins. Lord for 3 members. But Kelra is still alive. The raid boss of Onyx Philippines. That wave, so RQ playing with control. Those punches have been a good answer to King Kong. Whenever he looks for a dive, it's always the punch to pull him back.
Dyren here, keeping range on Brusco. In comes Kirk. Lord, quickly secured by RQ.
Free with the Revitalize too. Dyren still able to escape. Brusco gets the AOG down, but look at the heavy crossbow. Toy over in the back. Kirk falling for the 8th time this game. Edok looking for an angle of attack. They're going to have to manage the waves perfectly. No Kirk, 4v5.
At their gates, they're looking to take down the base. At least it's him first.
Fist crack to the back. Brusco looking for the top. Will be able to find him now. King Kong going as well. Toy still able to go with the heavy crossbow as King Kong deals with Rins. That's another kill for Sutsujin on Brusco as he runs away. But the Lord has been cleared one more time. Onyx Philippines, hold on. Can fight front to back with one of their frontliners down.
Onyx here, blitzing the Lord. King Kong and Kelra wailing away. Rins here, popped his ult already. King Kong looking for 1.
King Kong sent back against Sutsujin, getting the stun down onto Kirk. Damage coming down with a bad impact over to Kirk, the Queller as well. Toy looking for the flank as Brusco goes in for the taunt. The mid lane shoving in, and they have managed Onyx Philippines Lord take. Now it's RRQ with the advantage.
There's no way Onyx was gonna fall for that. Toy was setting up for the back door and in mid. And RRQ Hoshi are here to claim what's truly theirs. Again, they are still in control. This is still their game to lose. They're up 3,000 gold. Lord here pulled slightly over to the Kingdom's advantage. About half health, soft reset.
How's that wave looking up top? Is it going to be a slow push? That's worth for... I think it is still an RQ slow push, but we don't know for sure. It could be a built-up wave now as they go over to Rins. No flicker for Rins. A stun down. No, it's a Soul Snatch that comes in first. Toy up against Brusco. Rins is down. They need a trade. And Sutsujin finds Super Prince.
Prince for Rins. Mid laners absent for this fight. Lord still standing. Onyx PH going toe-to-toe against the Kingdom, who has been colossal all throughout game number 5. No dice for this Lord take.
1 for 1. 21 minutes in. There is no blitz. For both these teams, it's a slow take. This is the evolved Lord. Kirk, curtain call. Walking up, trying to poke them down as much as possible to regain control over the neutral objective. But again, there is no blitz.
It looks like there isn't, But Onyx PH are still wailing away at the Lord. Dyron and Edok spot the shenanigans. Sutsujin wailing away, forcing the vengeance from Kirk.
Kirk going way too aggressively. Sutsujin doesn't go for it. He taps it, I think. Goes back to the base. Edok onto the back spot. Toy going in all the way to the base. Will he be able to end the game? King Kong taken low. Sutsujin gunned down by Kelra. Has the immortality. Sutsujin there. Does he get it with a crown by King Kong? And with Kelra, they're able to prevail. That's again Kelra. Grow with a flicker forward.
Rins hoping to God he could steal, but Kelra secures. Rins is gonna fall here without taking down Kelra first. And the Kingdom are crumbling. Toy left standing, taken down by Friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, Onyx Philippines have wiped the Kingdom out.
Slowly but surely, the Super Fam will make quick work of the map. It's gonna turn red. Lord escorting a huge wave up top. It doesn't even have to get to that point. 23 minutes in and they can just push it down mid.
The reign continues for Onyx Philippines. Thunder beckons their reign one more time. A complete show of dominance.
From the Philippines to Malaysia to China and now in Indonesia, the Super Fam claims their spot at the apex of MLBB Sports. They are your first Mobile Masters champions, Onyx Philippines.